foundation, walls and windows inspection. We're at the right-hand elevation of the property at the rear, and we have a crack in the wall here over the top of the foundation. It runs from the window down to the foundation. Window caulking on the windows is in poor condition. And here we have a crack on the top of the window running up towards the other window. So that indicates there's a little bit of settlement at this part of the building. We're at the right rear elevation and we have settlement. And you can see the cracks here, here and here. Move to the rear elevation. There's some separation in the siding and the caulking here. And there's water damage to the windows here. The window trim's got water damage. More water damage up here, caused by water penetration. Continuing around the rear elevation, we have separation of the siding boards, again indicating a small amount of movement, consistent with the cracks that we found on the right elevation of the property. And we have more water damage caused by water penetration into the siding at the rear elevation of the window. More water damage up here. Certainly that's all that trim work on this rear elevation needs to be replaced. That's rotting up the top there. And we're moving to the left elevation. Looking at the foundation, all's fine with the foundation on the rear elevation. We're now at the left-hand elevation of the property. And we have a large settlement crack running up the side of the building. This is on the left elevation. We have another one here, so we have differential settlement cracks. And we have more settlement cracks here. So I would say this building is settling, almost certainly due to the dry conditions. It's not been watered for a long while, and as the soil dries out it shrinks away from the foundation and allows the foundation to settle. And these windows here are steel lintels and they should have weep holes over them, and they don't. The front elevation of the property. Now moving to the garage. And we're now at the right elevation, the other side of the fence. Okay, we have damage to the vent here. The vent here is damaged. There's holes in the caulking around the AC pipe transition through the walls. It's going to allow rodents in, and that needs to be repaired. It's a roof inspection. It's mechanical damage to the roof. Various points at which there's been impacts. Down here, here, all over it. I would say it's got hail damage. It's very common at the moment. We had quite a bit of hailstorms coming through recent times. So I recommend that you get an estimate for repair for the roof, because it may be that it's going to develop leaks. We're on the roof over the garage. You've got water damage here, needs repair. Got gaps here that can allow water in, can cause damage. And the siding here is actually touching all the way down. It's touching the roof. It shouldn't be, and that's going to cause it to have damage. Yeah, we've got mechanical damage on this area of the roof, and there's screws protruding from here. Gosh, I don't know what they've been putting up here, because you don't normally use screws in this particular position. And it's all going down. I should imagine it was for lights. This will leak. All of this will leak. So we're looking at the roof from the garage roof. We won't be going up on there because I can't get my ladder up, it's too high. And also at this time of day, it's far too hot to get on that roof safely. We'll use a camera on a stick to have a close look at what's going on up there. Rear yard. So you've got a slight slope down towards the building, but you've got a slope away from the building here, which is good. It's mid part here is the swale, and I can feel it dropping away here. We've got a nice swale here, so the left and rear elevation are going to drain well. We've got good drainage on the left elevation, but I spoke earlier about the breaks in the wall. You can see the break in the wall here, and here what you can see is where the wall, the grade is pulling away from the foundation, and that, and along here, where it's actually cracking and breaking, the ground is actually collapsing beneath the foundation because of the lack of water. Water will actually improve this. Let's go to the front elevation. The front elevation, the grading's good. There's the right elevation. Have a good swale. Nice drainage. But again, we've got drying out grade. And here we've got the grade pulling away from the foundation itself. Lots of cracks indicating the very dry nature of the ground. Exposed electrical fitting in the garage and loose light fitting. Evidence of water penetration in the wall of the garage. This is internal wall, windows, ceiling and floor inspection. What we're looking for is signs of cracks in any of those parts and breaks in the window. Now this house has been repainted very recently, and sometimes they do a very good job of covering up cracks, but frankly most times I can find it. So far, on the left elevation, things are looking good. So, floors, walls and ceilings on the ground elevations showing no signs of cracks and structural movement, which is good. Because as I said earlier, they do try to cover these things up with paint, but it's never that successful. So, yeah. Damage to sheetrock over here. Let's check up the stairs. We'll do so, make sure these banisters are secure. Yep, they're good. So we're on the second floor, looking for signs of structural movement. Now the floors where they've got carpet, we can't tell anything. Carpet covers it up. And then we got tile in the master. Closet. A little bit of cracking there, it's water damage. It's condensation comes off the window that causes that sort of damage. I think of any great moment, just cosmetic. We'll put this temperature down. And now in the left rear elevation. Again looking for cracks in the walls. In the closet, from there. Yeah, broken light fitting on the porch. Porch fan, it's not operational. Now it is, got it go on, so the porch fan's working. Lights are broken, I can't tell whether they would go on or not. Try, see if we turn the light on. No. Section with French sliding doors, patio doors, slides, blocks. Overall condition okay, but of course we got ants here, water damage which we mentioned earlier all the way around here, water penetration here, that needs to be ripped off and repaired. Front door. This is a fire door, it's brand new. 1 hour fire door, has a mineral inside it, metal, wood. Garage door doesn't have an opener, it's been removed. And the garage doors open and close. I did those earlier when I opened it. Track is in reasonable condition, in fact the track's in good condition. Door, at the time of inspection, doesn't have any damage to it. We've actually got wood on stone, which it shouldn't have. There should be a waterproof membrane there separating the wood from the stone. This ledger board actually is on top of, which is correct, the brickwork, and I can only assume it's actually connected through to the wall system behind, but I can't see behind. Here you can see we've got a waterproof membrane here, which is correct, so the wood actually rests on that rather than the stone directly, which is what I was saying back here where it didn't. The structure has hangers. They're all in good condition. Birds nest up there. Let's go and look at it upstairs. Front door jams. I've noticed it about twice. It's jammed now. It's unlocked, but it's jammed. So that needs some adjustment on it. You might find yourself locked out. From the balcony, second floor, do the visual inspection, condition of the porch and the structure. A little bit of rock going on here needs to be addressed, otherwise it'll get worse. A bit more here. This is the sort of condition that develops by not keeping it painted. The door here needs caulking. I think actually what's actually happened is we've not identified that the house is actually moving, and as a result this door frame is moving. You can see down here these sides, this side here, and certainly up there you can see how it's moved. Main electrical panel. These are arc fault detectors. We've got the AC is on 5 and 7. 5 and 7, 60 amp. Let's go and see if it's the correct size. There we are at the compressor. Around the side here we can see our fuses. And right down the bottom there you see the max fuse size is 60 amp. That's good. There's the electrical meter, it's behind the bushes here. And there's a grounding bar down the bottom. The grounding wire. Inspection inside. We're basically looking to make sure we've got GFC eyes, which we do. They should be fitted to anything that's close to water. Pretty well these days, most companies, builders put them in everywhere near water. Let's put the sink there. Yeah, we got it here. Push it out. Push it back in. Should be in now. Yep. Lights on. No power to the fridge. No power to the fridge. Okay, let's go and see what's going on the board. I'm at the main board here. Breaker 31 is a refrigerator and a dining room. Both are on it. That's 31. And you can see here we have a red indicator. What actually happened is I cannot reset this. It has a fault on the circuit, and so you're going to need to have an electrician look at this board and test all the circuits in the house. There's no power at the outlet to the right of the front door. No power there. No power there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let me just double check this. 8 outlets not working. There's 8 outlets on the ground floor with power gone. See, that's not good. So look upstairs. No power there. Power. While we're doing this, we're actually checking the circuitry too, because this little device has a number of combinations it can show, and it detects faults. Okay. Some battery here. Okay, so outlets on the upper floor are okay, 8 outlets on the ground floor. This floor not working. The light in the breakfast nook, it's not working. Light in the hallway adjoining the bathroom and the laundry, not working. The AC compressor, and you can see that there are some dings on it. Obviously some sort of mechanical damage, it may be hail, who knows, but it's all the way around it. I did note that there were mechanical damage on the roof which indicated hail, so I think perhaps we've had some hail hitting this unit. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to be measuring the temperature performance of the AC system. Up here we have a return. Takes the hot air back to the cooler. Okay. And we've got a maximum temperature of 72. Now, this is a register, it's giving us cold air. And we've got a minimum temperature of 60. So we have a drop of 12 degrees, and I can tell you why it's only 12, because the filter on the air conditioning unit is dirty. It's reducing the performance. I recommend that this unit is serviced, because if it's dirty it probably hasn't been serviced. So we're in one of the upper bedrooms. See what our temperature is. And we want minimum. We got a minimum here of 59, that's good. And the return air, which is here, is 72. So that's a 13 degree drop. Again, performance is related to that filter. Here we've got a much better drop here. We've got 58 and 72. That's 14. Not bad. Have the heating on at the moment. You can see it's slowly climbing. It's not a very good test, I'm afraid, because it's a heat pump and it's 98 outside. So only the emergency heat will be coming on. Be somewhat subdued. And maximum temperature there. It's climbing. We have 90 pounds of pressure, so it's over 80, it should be between 40 and 80. There's debris in the food disposal. I can't test it properly, it makes a terrible noise. And there's evidence of water penetration at the sink. Okay, faucets in the guest bathroom on the second floor are all loose, need of adjustment. Actually they're broken, the faucets are broken on the main plug in the S bathroom is broken. This is the master tub. We've got no corking around the faucet there, so allow water to get back into the wall. Here's the main shower running. That's hot water. Vanity sink. Faucets are broken. Both of them. Yeah, you're on camera. So we're in the master bedroom, and we're looking at the rear right elevation, the ceiling, and there's missing insulation. You can see that bright red mark. So that's the bright red mark. It's in that corner there. And we're in the front right elevation, missing insulation in that corner. You can see that bright red mark. It's in the closet in this corner here. This is the closet of the master bathroom. We're in the rear left elevation bedroom, and we've got missing insulation in the rear left corner, up in that corner there in the ceiling. The dishwasher is not operational, there's no water to it, it's incorrectly mounted. Here we've got the mounting coming away. It shouldn't be coming away like that, and it moves. It shouldn't move like that. In addition, it's not been set up correctly because the heating's come on even though there's no water present, and that shouldn't happen. It went through a cycle, but it shouldn't have done because there was no water because the door opened. So all in all, there's an incorrect installation of the dishwasher. Cooker, oven, temperature of 315. Now we have set point 350, so it's not heating to the correct temperature. There's the burners. They're heating up. Recirculating vent. To the closet, it's electric. There's no signs of corrosion. Temperature pressure relief valve works fine. It's heating water. There's a safety pan and a drain line. You can see where the relief valve drain line comes out. Go around the corner here. There it is there.